Hello children, how are you all? Welcome to Electron Chemistry Center. Hope you all are doing well. This is VKM. Welcome to the class. So almost mole concept and stoichiometry concepts are done, right? So in today's session, we will be discussing about numericals. We will be talking about numericals. We'll solve some practice questions based on mole concept. Only based on mole concept we will be solving it. It will give a better idea. These are level 2 questions. These are level 2 questions which gives you a basic idea of solving the mole concept numericals. The question is given. If you know the answer, you can post it in the live chat also. How many water molecules are there in one drop of water? That volume of one drop of water is 0.0018 ml at room temperature. Understood? Now, as you know, 0.0018 ml is nothing but 0.0018 gram. Why? Because the density of water can be taken it as 1 gram per 1 ml. So that means 1 ml is equal to 1 gram. So 0.0018 ml will be equal to 0.0018 gram. Then 18 gram. 18 gram in the sense, molecular weight of the water. 18 gram is consisting of these many molecules. But how much amount we have? 0.0018 gram consisting of how many molecules? Do the cross multiplication. 0.0018 into 6 into 10 to the power of 23 upon 18. Children, Avogadro number value is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. But for numerical purpose, simplifications, you can take it even 6 into 10 to the power of 23 also instead of taking 6.022. Right? That depends on the numerical. So if you solve it, you will get the answer 6.023 into 10 to the power of 19. So option A is the correct answer, right? So as I have to cover more number of numericals, I'll focus on approach. I'll focus on approach of solving the question. You have to understand the approach carefully. Let's see the next numerical. The mass of 1.5 into 10 to the power of 26 molecule of a substance is how much? 16 kg or 16 into 10 to the power of 3 grams. Why? Because 1 kg 1000 grams, no, that's why. Molecular mass of the substance. As you know, molecular mass in the sense Avogadro number of molecules. So 1.5 into 10 to the power of 26 molecules will be equal to how much? 16 into 10 to the power of 3 grams. 10 to the power of 3 grams. Then 6.023. 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules mass is how much? That is a molecular mass. No? Molecular mass is nothing but mass of 1 mole of substance. 1 mole of a substance consisting of how many particles? Avogadro number of particles. So do the cross multiplication. So you will get answer 64 gram, that is equal to 64 AMU. So option B is the correct answer for this. Option B is the correct answer. Hope you understand, children. Is that clear? Right. Next one we have 0.56 grams. It is a given mass of a gas occupy 280 centimeter cube. 280 centimeter cube is nothing but 280 cc or 280 ml. Why? Because 1 cc is equal to 1 ml at NTP. NTP is nothing but normal temperature and pressure, or STP. Then its molecular mass is. 0.56 gram of a gas occupy 280 cc at NTP. 280 cc at NTP. Then its molecular mass they are asking. So as you know, children, 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas at STP, 1 mole of any gas at STP occupies how much volume? 22.4 liter or 22,400 ml. Yes or no? That means 280 cc at STP weighing how much weight? 0.56 grams. And 22,400 ml at STP weighing how much? That is its molecular mass. Understood? So do the cross multiplication. 22,400 into 0.56 divided by 280. If you do it, you'll get the answer 44.8. That is the molecular mass of that particular gas. Understood? Next. See, 10 grams of each O2, N2 and Cl2, 3 gases are kept in 3 bottles. Very important numerical at CET level. The correct order of arrangement of bottles containing decreasing number of molecules. Decreasing number of molecules. Number of molecules, what is the formula we have? Number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. Number of moles is nothing but weight by molecular weight. Weight by molecular weight into Na. Understood? Right? So, yeah, by mistake I have displayed answer, nothing to worry. So, weight by molecular weight into Na means molecular weight is inversely proportional to the number of molecules. Molecular weight is inversely proportional to number of molecules. Why? Avogadro number is constant. Weight is constant. Why? Because weight of all these 3 gases is 10 grams. No? Hence it is constant. So it is inversely proportional to molecular weight. So low molecular weight gas have high number of molecules. So which is having low molecular weight? N2 28 grams, O2 32 grams, Cl2 71 grams. Decreasing order means I2 low, N2, O2 and Cl2. So option D is the correct answer. Hope you understand it or not. Yes? Okay. Next question. 0.24 grams. 0.24 grams of a volatile substance. 0.24 grams of a volatile substance upon vaporization gives 45 ml of vapor at STP. Then vapor density of the substance. You have to find it out the vapor density of the substance. See, if you know the molecular weight, then you can calculate the vapor density easily. We have a relation, no? We have a relation. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. We have relation, right? So you should know the molecular weight first. According to the question, 45 ml of a gas at STP occupies how much weight? 0.24. Then at STP, 1 mole of any gas occupies 22,400 ml. 22,400 ml at STP weighing how much? Do the cross multiplication. Okay. So if you do the cross multiplication, what we got it? 119.468 grams. It is the molecular mass. So what we need to calculate? What we need to calculate? Vapor density. As I told you, molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. But I want to calculate vapor density. So Vd is equal to molecular weight upon 2, 119.46 upon 2, which gives you 59.73. So option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Understood? Is it clear for you? Do you have any doubts? Right? Now, next question. The total weight of 10 raised to 22 molecular units of CuSO4.5H2O is nearly. The total weight of 10 raised to 22 molecular units. Children, Avogadro number of molecular units, molecular weight is 249.5. For which one? Copper sulfate pentahydrate. CuSO4.5H2O molecular weight is nothing but 249.5. This is Avogadro number of molecular units. But how many molecular units we have? 10 raised to 22 molecular units mass is how much? 10 raised to 22 into 249.5 upon 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. If you solve it, you will get the answer 4.144 grams. Understood the point, children? Is it clear? See, all are simplified calculations. These type of calculations you can say unitary method calculations. Like 1 mole is consisting of how much? Then 2 mole consisting of how much? Such type of calculations are unitary method calculations. Understood? Another question here. One atom of mercury has a mass of 333 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. One atom of mercury has a mass of this much. Its gram atomic weight is. Atomic weight is nothing but atomic weight of Avogadro number of atoms. Atomic weight of Avogadro number of particles. Yes or no? So if you see the solution, it is one atom mass. I want to calculate the gram atomic weight in the sense how many atoms I have to take it. Avogadro number of atoms mass. Very simple. Then do the cross multiplication. It will give you 333 into 10 to the power of minus 24 upon 1. If we solve it, you will get answer close to 200 grams. You will get the answer 200 grams. Hope you understand. Is that clear for you? Right? So simply we have to take one atom mass. So one atom mass they have given. Now they are asking you to calculate the Avogadro number of atoms mass, that gives you gram atomic weight. Clear? Right. Very good question it is. Very good question. For CET level, very important question it is. Number of millimoles in 1 gram of water. Sir, we know the number of moles. Number of moles. What is the formula? Weight by molecular weight. Weight is 1 gram. Molecular weight is 18. Yes or no? Weight is 1 gram. Molecular weight is 18. If I solve it, I'll get 0.05555 something like that. Yes, but these are number of moles. But I want millimoles, not moles. So 1 millimole is equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. But how many moles? We have 0.0555 moles will be equal to how many millimoles? Then 0.0555 into 10 to the power of 3. Then if you solve it, you will get 55.55 millimoles. Understood? Is it clear for you? Right. Next, number of electrons present in 1 mole of azide ion. It's a basic CET level question, children. For K set or for M set, APM set or TSM set, these type of questions are very important. Number of electrons present in azide ion. Azide ion is nothing but N3 minus. Azide ion is nothing but N3 minus. Observe the difference there. N3 minus, that is nitride ion. N3 minus, that is azide ion. Hope you understand the difference. So how many electrons are present? 3 nitrogens. 1 nitrogen is consisting of how many electrons? 7 electrons. 3 nitrogens are there. 3 into 7, 21. Minus means addition of 1 electron, which gives you 22. Obviously multiply with Avogadro number of electrons. Why? Because we will take 1 mole. 1 mole means particles multiplied with Avogadro number. Clear? Now the total number of valence electrons in 4.2 gram of nitride ion. Nitride is N3 minus. Just now I have told you, right? Generally nitrogen have how many valence electrons? 5. But 3 means 5 plus 3. Addition of 3 electrons. 3 minus means. So how many valence electrons we have now? 8 valence electrons. Nitride ion has 8 valence electrons. So now total number of valence electrons, that is weight by atomic weight into 8 into Avogadro number. N, N0, Na, anything can be taken. So weight they gave 4.2. Atomic weight that is 14. Atomic weight they gave it as atomic weight that is constant, as you know. Okay, 14 into 8 into Avogadro number. Yes or no? That will give you how much? 2.4 Na or 2.4 N0. Anything can be taken. Is it clear? So option B is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Another good question. 1.5 moles of oxygen atoms are present in it. 1.5 moles of oxygen atoms. See, if you observe, I have taken BaCO3. Okay, they are asking 1.5 moles of oxygen atoms. 1.5 mole of oxygen atoms are present in which substance? So, if I take it here, 3 oxygen atoms are there. 3 oxygen atoms are there. Yes or no? That means, so there, if you consider 3 oxygen atoms are present. 3 oxygen atoms are present. Okay, 3 oxygen atoms are present. And then 0.5 moles of BaCO3 consisting of how many oxygen atoms? See, 1 mole, if I consider how many? 1 mole, 3 oxygen atoms. Right? 0.5 moles consisting of 1.5 moles of oxygen atoms. So, option A is the correct answer for it. Clear? It's another good question. Important one. The number of Cl minus and Ca2 plus ions in 222 grams of CaCl2. Calcium molecular weight is 40. 2 into chlorine means 71. 40 plus 71 means 11 gram. 111 gram. It is a molecular weight. So, calcium chloride, how it can be dissociated? Ca2 plus and 2Cl minus. Yes or no? Ca2 plus and Ca2 plus and 2Cl minus. Now, number of molecules if we consider. Number of molecules and number of ions. Number of ions, how do you calculate? N into Na. Given mass is how much? 222. Molecular weight is 111 into Na, which gives you 2 into Na. Yes or no? But there are how many ions? 1 Ca2 plus ion. That means 1 into 2. That means 2 Na of Ca2 plus ion. But 2 Cl minus ions are there. So 2 into 2 Na. So how many? 4 Na of Cl minus. They are asking Cl minus and Ca2 plus, which gives you answer. What is the answer? Cl minus is 4 into Avogadro number. Ca2 plus is 2 into Avogadro number. Hope you understand, children. Is it clear for you? Very simple. All these are very simple questions. Got it? Next. 7 gram of nitrogen occupies a volume of 5 liters. Okay, under certain conditions. Under the same conditions, 1 mole of a gas having a molecular weight 56 occupies a volume of. See, 7 gram of nitrogen occupies how much volume? 5 liter. Nitrogen gas, no, N2, molecular weight 28. 28 grams occupies how much volume? 28 into 5, that gives you 20 liter. If you do the calculation, 28 into 5 divided by 7, which gives you 20 liter. Yes or no? That means molar volume of any gas at STP will be same. Yes or no? It is molar volume. Molar volume in the sense, see, under the same conditions, 1 mole of a gas having molecular weight 56, irrespective of any molecular weight, but moles of the gas is 1 mole only. No? So 1 mole of any gas occupies same volume. So it can be taken it as 20 liters. Understood? Is that clear? Right. See here, ferric sulfate. What they gave? Ferric sulfate. On heating gives sulfur trioxide, SO3. The ratio between weights of oxygen and sulfur present in SO3 obtained by heating 1 kg of ferric sulfate. So most of the people, they take the amount and 1 kg like that. Okay, commonly they used to do nothing like that. Simple. They are asking weights ratio. No? Why you are worrying about all those? Oxygen and the sulfur. So sulfur is 32. Oxygen is 48. Right? 16 2s are 16 3s are. That means 2:3 of sulfur and oxygen. But they ask oxygen and sulfur, no? So 3:2. Right? So 3:2. 2 is the answer. Why? Because irrespective of the preparation method, the weights of the or the masses of the elements of the the masses ratio of the elements in a given compound is always fixed irrespective of its preparation. That is what we have done in law of definite proportions and law of constant proportions. No? Okay. That's why we have taken that mass ratio of the elements in that particular compound is fixed or constant. Clear? Next question, what they have given, number of gram atoms of oxygen present in 0.3 mole of this compound, that is oxalic acid, of course, oxalic acid dihydrate. Gram atoms of oxygen, actually how many atoms are there? 2, here 1, 2, 2 2 is a 4, and in water also 2, 4 plus 2, 6 oxygen atoms are there, right? So 6 oxygen atoms are there, that is present in 1 mole. 1 mole consisting of how many atoms? 6 oxygen atoms. How many moles they gave? 0.3 moles consisting of how many oxygen atoms? That will give you 1.8. Hope you understand. See, all these numericals are basic numericals which gives you a correct idea of mole concept, children. Is it clear for you? Right. Next, the number of atoms present in 10 gram of CaCO3. 10 gram of CaCO3. How many atoms are there? 1 calcium, 1 carbon, 3 oxygen. So 5 into Avogadro number of atoms are there. In how much? 100 grams. Calcium carbonate molecular weight is 100 grams. So that is 1 mole. That 1 mole is consisting of 5 into Avogadro number. 100 gram has become 10 gram. Now 10 gram has consisting of how many atoms? 10 into 5 upon 100. That gives you 0.5 into Na. Understood? So option B is the correct answer. Is it clear for you, children? Avogadro number, you will get the answer, right? So next, mass of dihydrogen at STP that is present in a vessel which can hold 4 gram of dioxygen under similar conditions. Mass of dihydrogen that is present in a vessel which can hold 4 gram of dioxygen. So that means 2 gram of hydrogen will be equal to 32 gram of oxygen. Then 4 gram of oxygen will be equal to how much? 4 into 2 divided by 32. That will give you 0.25 grams. Understood? That is answer. 2 gram of hydrogen which is equivalent to 32 grams of the oxygen, and 4 grams of the oxygen will give you how much? That can be given it as 4 into 2 upon 32. Clear? Another important question, number of electrons in 1.8 grams of the water. Number of electrons in 1.8 grams of the water, right? So number of electrons in the sense number of moles into Avogadro number. Number of moles into Avogadro number should be taken. Number of moles, that is weight by molecular weight. Weight is 1.8, molecular weight is 18. Electrons, hydrogen is consisting of 1 electron, 2 hydrogen atoms are there, 2 into 1, plus oxygen is consisting of 8 electrons, so 10 electrons. So into Avogadro number. If you solve it, you will get 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. Understood? Is that clear for you? Next, this is also another important question, children. From 320 mg of O2, these many molecules are removed. The number of moles remained. Number of moles in the sense weight by molecular weight or number of molecules into n. So divided by n. We have formula, no? Number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. But we have highlighted number of moles, that gives you number of molecules upon Na. Is it clear? So they gave from 320 mg of O2, these many molecules are removed. First of all, number of moles, we find it out. 320 into 10 to the power of minus 3. Molecular weight of oxygen is 32, which gives you 10 into 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. 1 mole is consisting of these many molecules. But how many moles how many molecules they have taken? 6.023 into 10 to the power 20 molecules. which will be equal to how many moles? 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. These moles they have removed it. If they remove it, then remaining moles are how many? 9 into 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. Check it carefully, right? So first find it out the number of moles, and 1 mole is consisting of these many molecules. These, okay, 6.023 into 10 to the power of 20 molecules is equal to how many moles? So that will be equal to 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. So from these moles, we have removed 10 to the power of minus 3 moles, which gives you 9 into 10 to the power of minus 3 moles. Clear? Right. Answer is A. It's Avogadro number question. Sorry, Avogadro's law question. A gaseous mixture contains oxygen and nitrogen in the ratio of 1:4. 1:4 ratio by weight means 1 part of oxygen, 4 parts of nitrogen is there. The ratio of their number of molecules. The ratio of their number of molecules, children. So if you want to calculate the number of molecules ratio. Number of molecules, what is the formula? N into Avogadro number. That is weight by molecular weight into Na. Yes or no? First, number of molecules of which one will calculate it first? N2, which gives you weight 1. Sorry, N2 4, no? Sorry. Molecular weight is 28 into Avogadro number. Similarly, number of moles of oxygen 1, they gave no 1 part upon 32 into Avogadro number. The ratio of their number of molecules means oxygen upon nitrogen, which gives you 1 by 32 upon into 28 by 470, which gives you 7:32. Na gets cancelled. You will get 7:32. Hope you understand. Next. Total number of species present in 1 mole of potash alum in terms of Avogadro number. Right? Potash alum is a double salt. Potash alum is a double salt that can be dissociated as K2SO4 into 2K plus and SO4 2 minus, Al2SO4 thrice as 2Al3 plus and 3SO4 2 minus, and 24 water molecules are there. Here it is 2 species, here 1, 3, 5 and plus 3, 8 plus 24 water molecules. So 32 species are there. So 32 into Avogadro number should be considered. 32 into Avogadro number should be considered. Understood? Next. The number of moles of water in 488.6 grams of BaCl2.2H2. What is the molecular weight? 244.33. 244.33 grams consisting of how many molecules? 2 moles of water molecules, no? Then 488.6 consisting of how much? Now do the cross multiplication, you will get it. Double, no? 244.33 double it, 488 you will get it. That's why. Understood? The next question, which one of the following contains same number of atoms as there are in 12 grams of magnesium? First of all, number of atoms will be equal to number of moles. Weight by molecular weight 12 upon 24 into Avogadro number, that is 0.5 into Na. So these same number of atoms are present in which one? Same number of atoms are present in which one? And if it is a molecule, then you have to multiply with atomicity also, like CO, right? So then if you do it, you will get 14 grams of CO is the answer, which is also consisting of same number of atoms like that of 12 grams of magnesium, like that of 12 grams of the magnesium. Hope you understand. Is it clear for you? Right? Yeah. At STP, weight of 1 liter of a gas is 3.16 grams. and weight of 1 liter of hydrogen is 0.9 grams. 1 liter of some gas X, let us say. We don't know that gas, 3.16 grams. At same conditions, weight of 1 liter of hydrogen is how much? 0.09. If molecular weight of hydrogen is 2, molecular weight of the gas is. So if you know the vapor density, you can calculate the molecular weight. Vapor density formula we have weight of x ml of a gas, whichever gas may be, x ml of a gas divided by weight of x ml of hydrogen gas. Weight of x ml of a gas is how much? 3.16 divided by 0.09, which gives you 35.11. That is vapor density. Yes or no? So vapor density is equal to 35.11. Molecular weight is equal to 2 into vapor density. So that if you solve it, you will get close to the answer 70.2. Approximately, I can take that option A as a correct answer. Understood? Hope it is clear for you, right? These are the questions, basic level of understanding questions of mole concept. In the next session, we will continue with a few more numericals. Don't worry. We will solve more number of questions from NCERT also, or from the different reference books also. We'll try to solve it. Hope you like the video, children. If you have any doubts, post it in the comment box. And I'm requesting you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click on the bell icon. If you have already subscribed, please click on the bell icon for further videos and notifications. Okay, so until then, take care guys. Signing off. Bye bye.